Hey guys, do you remember 3-year-old Lina Khil from San Antonio, Texas, who disappeared 1 year ago, exactly 1 year ago? December 20th, 2021. Lina was playing on a playground in front of her apartment complex. Her mother went inside for something, and when she came back out, Lina had disappeared. At the time, when they were doing almost daily press briefings, they announced to the public that there was 18 crucial minutes where Lina was no longer seen on camera. Let me play you that clip from the FBI right now.
With that being said, we have so many resources searching for her. What is making it so difficult for you guys, not to locate anything related to her at this time?
So we have a gap right now, and I mentioned it last week, but from 4:49 p.m. last Monday, the 20th, till 5:07, there's an 18-minute window where we had visibility of, where we did not have visibility of Lina. A lot of the tips we've acquired are outside of that 18-minute window. So I would ask the public if they have any information or leads or anything they can provide us during that 18-minute window. That'd be of huge value to the San Antonio Police Department and FBI.
And now, 1 year on, police have released some footage of Lina playing in that playground shortly before she disappeared.
She was with her mother and her younger brother. At some point during the video, she walked off the screen.
In a pre-produced video marking the 1 year of her disappearance, San Antonio police say there are suspicious circumstances in connection with Lina's case. They followed up on hundreds of leads, but still none leading to Lina.
We've partnered with other local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies to follow up on all the leads.
San Antonio police declined to talk on camera beyond the video released on YouTube, nor were we able to arrange an interview with the FBI. A nonprofit group, Project Absentis, has also been generating and following up on leads. Its director, retired FBI agent Abel Pena, says there's a high likelihood Lina walked off with someone.
We're not certain whether she walked off willingly, but we do know that she may have been familiar enough with the people that she felt comfortable walking with them.
Rewards offered by Crime Stoppers and the Islamic Center of San Antonio total $250,000. Pam Allen of Eagles Flight Advocacy and Outreach has stayed close with Lina's family the past year.
They still are standing very firm on their faith and their hope that they're going to hold their daughter again.
But it's hope. It's going to need some help.
San Antonio police believe there's a critical witness out there somewhere, someone who must know something about what happened to Lina Khil. And until the young girl is found, they say they can't rule any person or theory out. In the meantime, there's going to be an observance gathering here outside the Old Bexar County Courthouse at 7 o'clock tonight, marking the one sad year in which Lina Khil has been missing.
San Antonio Police Department officials said a resident of the complex had a surveillance camera that captured Lina playing with her mother and younger brother. At some point during the video, she walked off screen, and that was the last sighting we have of her on video, said Jeremy Volz, lead detective on Lina's case. San Antonio Police, the Special Victims Unit, and members of the community have been searching for the now 4-year-old since her disappearance was reported. Lina is from an Afghan family, and Pena from Project Absentis said his group knows there are numbers of calls, maybe conspiracy theories, suggesting that the parents were involved, or there was something more sinister that happened with respect to the Afghan community. As of yet, we haven't got any information to suggest any member of the community was involved. Through a translator, Lina's father, Riaz Sadakil, responded to people who say his family had anything to do with his daughter's disappearance.
The search for little Lina Khil now hitting the 1 year mark, and tonight her father is speaking with KSAT.
During tonight's candlelight vigil, the night team's John Paul Barajas also spoke to San Antonio's police chief about the frustrations felt in this case.
Today was very painful for me, and especially I couldn't tell my wife that today is the 1 year. She's in very bad shape, and she was crying all the day.
12 months of pain and emptiness. That's what Lina Khil's dad, Riaz, told us through his translator. The same void is felt as police continue to investigate Lina's whereabouts and what happened to her.
They never found a piece of evidence yet, so that's very strange for me, because the United States is a superpower of the world, and they have all the resources and technologies and everything. The only thing that he is complaining about, the communication between the SAPD and FBI and the family.
Lina's father also shared that discontent when those who attended a prayer vigil for Lina tonight. Chief McManus taking a moment with her father and the translator before speaking to us.
I understood how he felt, how the family felt, that she's still missing. But unfortunately, we just haven't come across anything that has led us to her.
SAPD released this surveillance video today. It shows Lina playing with her mom and brother moments before walking out of frame, never to be seen again. The lack of answers has led to some questions about Lina's parents. Her father's response is simple.
So I brought my wife, I brought my children. I brought them for a better life, and I brought them here because I love them. I want to live with them together.
On December 20th, 2021, around 6:50 p.m., the San Antonio Police Department received a 911 call for a missing child in the 9400 block of Fredericksburg Road in an apartment complex. Immediately when we received the call, and there was a lot of resources that went to the scene that night, including calling in our federal partners with the FBI who made the scene. That night, a lot of people went door to door in the complex looking for her, talking to people that we could talk to see if anyone saw anything. There was hundreds of SAPD officers, detectives, FBI agents that were on scene, continuing to look for her, continuing going door to door, and then expanding our search into the neighboring apartment complex. We were able to retrieve surveillance video from a resident at that apartment complex. The video overlooked the playground in the complex where many of the children were playing that day. That video did capture Lina playing on the playground. She was with her mother and her younger brother. At some point during the video, she walked off the screen, and that was the last sighting that we have of her on video.
Obviously, we haven't found Lina. It is being investigated as a missing person, a missing child, to be more specific. And to be honest, they are suspicious circumstances based on the child's age. The fact that we have not found any evidence to indicate where she's at, and other than where she was last at.
We've received hundreds of leads that we have followed up on. We've partnered with other local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies to follow up on all the leads. Unfortunately, none of the leads we've received have led us to finding Lina.
There is a critical witness somewhere out there. That person that knows something needs to come forward and disclose.
What's important to know is that none of the leads we've received to this point have led us to finding Lina. And that's our ultimate goal, is to find Lina. Until she's found, no person and no theory can be ruled out on what happened to her.
We believe that children don't just vanish into thin air. And if that person that saw something, that knows something, if that person has not come forward, it's not too late to do so, and we implore that they do.
Anyone with information regarding Lina is asked to call SAPD's Missing Persons Unit at 210-207-7660 or Crime Stoppers at 210-224-7867.